as you all know that films are mirrors of the society, and I would say that it's vital for every arena of the society, and it does not give the reflection of your own life, but it also gives the reflection of others' life and their perspective towards life. Hello everyone, welcome to the new series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today we are going to discuss an important topic, and the title of today's topic is Oppenheimer and what is the controversy related with. So this topic is important from GS1 and GS2 perspective. It can also come in your art and culture part, and it is also important from your polity perspective. Moving to the next slide. So this is points of discussion. So first of all, we will discuss the news, that what is Oppenheimer and what is the controversy associated with it. What is CBFC? So this is a Central Board for Film Certification, and so we will discuss about this thing also, and what is the process of film certification, and what are the certificates that can be issued by the Indian films, and what if the applicant is not satisfied, because many times we have seen that producers, filmmakers are not satisfied with the board's decision. So in that situation, what they can do, and what are the suggested changes, which means that what kind of suggestions are given by the board, and then practice question for prelims and mains. Here you have to be very careful about your mains preparation, because it will give you clue about that how to approach the mains answer. Moving to the next slide, which is Oppenheimer. So before going into the controversy part, first of all we need to discuss that who was the Oppenheimer. So Oppenheimer is known as the father of atomic bomb. He was the person who stood against his own creation. Because of the Trinity test, he said that there should be non-nuclear proliferation in the world. And what is the relationship between Bhagavad Gita and Oppenheimer? Because in an interview he was deeply influenced by the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, and he had quoted that Vishnu, which is Krishna, in that conversation there is a dialogue between Vishnu and the prince, which is Krishna, and the Arjun, and he said that you should do your duty, and for fulfilling your duty you need to carry the multi-form of arms, because you have become the death and the destroyer of the world. So he has quoted this quote, which shows that he was deeply influenced by the philosophy of the Gita. So this is a brief introduction about the Oppenheimer and what is the controversy related with it. So recently a film was produced and film was made on the Oppenheimer, and in that film there was a scene in which a woman is making a man to read aloud the verses of Gita during a sexual intercourse. So this is the controversy which has erupted over the India, and because of the controversy the Union Minister Anurag Thakur has said that he is very upset about the board's decision and how can board pass such scenes. So this is the controversy and this is the news. Moving to the next slide. So what is CBFC? So CBFC is a Central Board for Film Certification, and it is a statutory body, which means it is enacted by the Act of Parliament, and its decisions are binding in nature. And what its main job? So its main job is to regulate the exhibition of films in a public space. So this is its main job, and without its certification you cannot show any film in the public platform or in a public arena. So its certification is required for the public exhibition of any film, and it consists one chairperson and 25 board members and 60 advisory panels. So this is the structure of the CBFC and where it is headquartered. So it is headquartered at Mumbai, and the term of the chairperson and the members consist 3 years, but the advisory panels changes after every 2 years. It means their term is only 2 years. Moving to the next slide. So what is the process of film certification? So after receiving all the required document, it means fees and other documents, what the regional offices does? So regional offices made a examining committee, and that examining committee examine the content and other things required for the film, and the examining committee consists 2 members, which is one officer and other is another panel member, which is advisory panel member. and among them one should be women. So this is the structure for the examining committee, and in that committee there is a two kinds of films are screened. So one is the film which has been categorized less than 72 minutes, and other is film which has been categorized at more than 72 minutes. So in less than 72 minutes film, one women member should be there, and in more than 72 films there should be two women members. So here what we can see that the presence of women members are mandatory in the board, so that the gender sensitization process could be done easily, and there should be not content related which should harm the dignity of any women. So its presence is very mandatory. Moving to that, what examining committee does. So each member of the examining committee are required to submit the report to the chairperson in writing, and after that the chairperson will examine that what the report consists, and then he or she will decide that this should be exhibited in public space or not. So this is the process. Moving to the next slide. So under which kind of act these kind of processes took place? So there is an act which is called as Cinematography Act 1952, and there is another Cinematograph Certification Rules 1983, and another is the guidelines issued by the central government under section 5B. And what is this section 5B consists? So it consists that that there should be not any content related which would harm the sovereignty and integrity of the India, which will promote the enmity between two nations, and there should be decency in all the content. So decency is the priority under section 5B. So this is the brief about section 5B. Moving to the next slide. So which kind of certificates issued by the CBFC? So CBFC issued four kinds of certificates. One is unrestricted public exhibition, which has a sign of U, this kind of sign. Another is parental guidance for children below the age of 12, and it has this kind of sign, U/A. And the other is adult, which has A sign. And another is viewing by the specialized person, which has a sign of S. So these are the certificates issued by the CBFC, and in any case of the conflict between regional committees and the examining committee, then the decision would be taken by the chairperson. Moving to the next slide. So what happens if the applicant is not satisfied with the decision of the board members? And it happens, we have seen that many times producers, filmmakers, actors, actresses are not happy with the decision of the board members. So in such situation, what they can do? So they can visit to the revising committee, which consists the member from CBFC, in which there would be one chairperson and 9 other advisory panel members. And here all the members will be a different member or new member which has not previewed the film earlier, because if the members would be repeated again, then there will be definitely a biased decision. So here will be the fresh kind of members. And after that also, if they are not satisfied with the decision of revising committee, then they can go to the appellate tribunal, and it is a central government body and it is an independent body, and if they are still not satisfied with the tribunal's decision, then they can approach to the court. So these are the procedure made by the CBFC. Moving to the next slide. So what are the suggested changes? So here the central board suggests different kind of suggestion to the films. So sometimes they cut the scenes of the film, sometimes they recommend that there should be modification in the film, there should be the classification of the films, and sometimes they also ban the film, that these kind of films should not be exhibited in a public space. So these are the changes which are suggested by the central board. Moving to the next slide, which is the question. So the question is, consider the following statement regarding Central Board of Film Certification. And your first statement is, earlier it was known as the Central Board of Film Censors. And the second is, it is a non-statutory body. So we already have discussed these points. On the basis of this question, you have to answer. Here they are asking the not correct statement. And your options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Moving to the mains part. So the question says, illustrate the role of Indian cinema and its contribution to India's soft power. So here you have to find the keyword, and they are asking, discuss its relevance in the context of India's cultural diversity and global aspiration. So in the intro part, you have to give the background. that what is the background of Indian cinema. And Indian cinema doesn't mean just Bollywood or Hindi cinema. It consists Telugu cinema, Bhojpuri cinema, Bengali cinema. So here when you are giving the example, then you have to diversify your example. So you have to give the background of the Indian cinema, and then you have to write the contribution to the India's soft powers. So first of all, you have to decide that who has coined the term soft power and what are India's soft powers. So India's soft powers are dance, music, films, Ayurveda, cuisines, dress. So all these are the India's soft power, and through it India has contributed a lot to the world arena also, and it is contributed to its own society. So you can write this thing here. And then they are asking that context of India's cultural diversity and global aspiration. Here you can write the example of Girmitia Mazdoor, who has migrated to Fiji, and there they had made the Ramayana very popular, and because of the screening of Ramayana and Mahabharata in Indian cinema or Indian daily soaps, these kind of cultures are very popular in other parts of the world. And here the films like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, which shows the social harmony and the family bond, Swadesh kind of film, which shows that, you know, if people are living apart from the India also, still they are loving the India because of its culture, because of the people to people connect. So these kind of soft power has influenced not just Indian masses, but also the world masses, and so many world people are very affected and impacted towards this. And these kind of films are not just popular in the Asian arena, they are very popular in United States, United Kingdom. So these kind of things you can write in your answer. I hope you like this lecture. If you have any queries related to this lecture, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.